Haddonfield with the Legion. Ugh. That's bad news, Bears. Based on the spawn, hard to assume where they're going to spawn. Because Mikey's house is considered Killer Shack. Normally they'd spawn around Killer Shack, but because it's in the middle, it's pretty unusual to see that. Good news is we did see them over here. So let's go for them right about now. Yep, you want to drop in my face. We're going to frenzy him, of course. And we see someone pretty close by, so we're going to frenzy them next. She has Sprint Burst. That probably will outpace our Feral Frenzy, of course. So we're going to just get some distance on her here. She'll drop preemptively. And we'll break it. Just to get some resources out of the way, make it so that this chase wasn't for naught. Now, she doesn't have another exhaustion perk, meaning that we can chase her down pretty easily, methinks. And she lost a ton of momentum there, too. She'll go back to basement, maybe try and run the loop here, but does she get to the vault in time? That is the question. I think the answer is a big fat no. Got some posters and figures to spice up my room a bit. Ooh, well that sounds exciting. You have to post a picture of them in the Discord, Carl. Alright, good news is we have 30 seconds left on our whatchamacallit? Our corrupt intervention. We're gonna go for Dwighty Boy here. At least get him mending. We're then going to pop this. And then apply some pressure up here. At least get them off the gen. They drop down. And that's a balanced landing, maybe? That's what it's looking like, at least. Now, 2 people will be able to heal off the hook, obviously. Only downside there, but during that time, they're not on gens. Which works out perfectly for us. She continues, looking for a pallet, maybe. I think she has one here. She does not. Wow. Decisive? Or not decisive, dead hard? No dead hard. Perfect. Frankie and I don't have a lot in our room. We're just kind of bland for the most part, have a hamster in the corner. That's always nice, right? We'll eat through your sprint burst. We're gonna go for you now, who's already injured. That's fine by me. We're gonna wait out your momentum and then fatigue out. She'll go to the pallet here. Yep, we can go the short side. She drops a bit early. And we're golden. That was such an unsafe pallet. Got a question for everyone? All right, I'm listening, Hammy. What's the question? You guys are really healing right now? All right, and you're still mending, actually. So this works out perfectly. We know that you have Sprint Burst, so we're gonna go for the Lori. Come here, Lori. What's the game plan, eh? I don't think you have one. Get you down. Do I eat a DS? We'll find out in a second. Capri Sun in the freezer to eat it while it's frozen? I have never done that, Hammy. Though I'm curious, what is that like? Is it good? Alright, so she's on second hook. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't know where these last few are. That looks like I did find out where the last few are. Hi, Nia. You don't make that. Let's pick you up. Dwight's maybe coming for something. No. Not going to happen. Let's hook you. It's so good. I have not had a Capri Sun in a very long time, though. Maybe I'll have to try that out. Let's pop this gen. This had not been touched the entire way through, which is perfect for us. Then we'll go for the Lori and her friends. Yep, they healed. There's Lori charging Sprint Burst, or at least holding it, right? We'll get her to use it a little bit early, mind you. That's fine. We'll fail Frenzy, catch up to her. Let's go this way. They're healing under hook as well as on the gen, it looks like. Then 2 people over here. Excellent. That's what I love to see. Alright, Fengmin's over here. And then the Dwight is elsewhere. We're gonna fall to them, and I'm gonna jump back onto this generator. Let's get it manually regressing, since this is a middle gen. And then, looks like Mikey's house is where they went. Goodbye, Nia. And I believe that should be Deathhook for Nia as well. Time for Vommy Mommy COD? Sounds like a plan. Out of curiosity, Artemis, has anyone ever mentioned or said something about your Vommy Mommy tag? I'm curious. No? Oh, that's disappointing. Alright, they are up there. That's fine. The Dwight is up here from the looks of things. He was thinking about forcing the gen. Let's get a hit there. Thankfully, Surge was not active, which means we can pop this. His throbby dobby, Jesus. You two. Like peas in a pod, I'll say. Alright, let's hook the Dwight. And check if any other gens need a poppin'. Now, we did see the gen over here, I want to say, get our aggression, so let's take a look. Sounds like it was worked on. And sounds like they did vault out the back. After that, where'd they go? They went to the right. They're going towards the hook, it looks like. So let's head over there and see if we can either gain some distance or get a hit out of it as well. I mean, that's okay. That allows me additional time on the Feral Frenzy. That was not the move, Dwight. It really wasn't. Oh yeah, we're on a 5-gen game on Haddonfield with Legion. These guys are having some tough times, to say the least. But they just got 1 gen at least. Not too bad. I mean, it had to happen eventually, I suppose. Alright, Dwight is going back for his gen on the left. Dwight, I see you. How you doing? You doing good? Yeah, he dropped down preemptively. This was waiting for that ooh of the Dwight dropping. And there's the game, I think. I don't think they get out of this one alive. Let's put you on the hook right here, Dwighty boy. And scratch marks towards the unhook. We see the Lori's still injured. She does not have sprint burst, it would seem. We see the Feng Min over there. Probably going to go for the unhook in a moment. Lori continues looking for a pallet, maybe. Something. Anything to save her. And she has nothing. Lori's on death hook as well. Dwight suicided. And I think this should be the end of the game. I don't think there's any way that Feng Min can really make much of an impact on 4 gens. Now, last time we saw her, she was over this way, right? Oh, wow, she was on a gen. Well, I commend the attempt to try, but not gonna work much here. And there is the game. I wonder what obsession perk they had in their hands, because we didn't see DS once this game. Unless they missed their DS strikes every single time, I don't know. Ooh, excuse me. Has 212 Mori photos. Now, is that just of you guys? Like, of friends? Or is that of, like, gameplay as well? Because that's impressive. That really is.